Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes, thank you. Shall I start, ma'am? Good evening, my dear students. You are all welcome to the wonderful session of the biological classes. Last classes, what we have discussed. So, you know very about the application of heterosis, breeding for nutritional quality, and anti-nutritional factor, and all those things already we discussed. In this sessions, we are going to discuss the following points. So, anti-nutritional factor already we discussed. So, the anti-nutritional factors are those compounds that have adverse effect on animal or human growth and development, isn't it? So, these factors, anti-nutritional factors, what happen now? Adverse effect on the animals and human growth and development. They are toxin containing in plants as a defense against excessive grazing. Examples. Yesterday we saw it, all those things point, isn't it? What are the toxic substances present in it? See that? So glucosinolate, which plant? Brassica oleracea, just note it down. Sinalbin, Brassiaceae. Cyanogenic glycosides in almonds. Okay, these are the what is that? Toxin substance. Okay. So neurotoxin, cyanoalanine. Alanine is nothing but the amino acids. In laterized sativa, already we discussed it. Cassary, simply dol. Okay, my dear. Regular use of seeds, laterized sativa, that is called as cassary, causes a crippling disabilities. Crippling means we can not walk properly, marked by the muscular weakness and tremor, and also paraplegia. So don't forget, my dear students, this is NEET point of view, NEET questions. Yesterday we saw it. Once again, remind you. Similarly, red kidney beans, otherwise called as French beans, containing lecithin. Yesterday we saw it. The lecithin is one of the phospholipids mostly found in the egg yolk. Egg yolk. Okay, my dear, egg yolk. It will not easily digested by the fetus stomach, because that type of enzyme, it will not synthesize by the stomachs. That is very, very important. So they will not provide egg yolk. Only they will give the white yolk only, white protein only they will give. Okay, similarly, red kidney beans and French beans containing lecithin already we discussed. And rapeseed, take an example. Rapeseed is one of examples. These are the, what is the, some of the important examples, my dear student, important things. Rapeseeds, Brassica nebus, it's a good vegetable oil, but it has an undesirable taste. Undesirable taste means maybe bitter and poor storage property, and is harmful to human health due to the presence of high quantity of uric acid. See that the name of the toxin substances is the uric acid, and glucosinolates. It's also one of the poisons. Otherwise, quarters, it is also a dangerous one, chemical substance, chemical present in the seeds. New variety of rapeseeds called as canola have been developed that have low quantity of both uric acid and glucosinolate. This is called as what is a new variety. Okay, this is the first one. This one is considered as the second one. This has made rapeseeds an important oil sources because it's contain oil source. It highly oil containing. And then another example has given for the NEET point of view. Cereal and millets. Don't take cereal and millet or millet proteins or deficiency in lysine. Think about the which one of the following amino acids mostly lack, or cereals and millet proteins. They ask the question, not only that, lysine as well as the tryptophan. Tryptophan is the aromatic amino acids. Just note it down, my dear. So lysine is the basic amino acid. Already we studied it. So basic amino acid. Don't forget, my dear student, this is very, very important. NEET question. Which one of the following is the basic amino acid? Lysine. But in this type of protein molecule, cereal and millet proteins, it contain less, otherwise called as deficient in lysine and tryptophan. Whereas those of the pulses are deficient in sulfur containing amino acid. This is also a sulfur, tryptophan is also a sulfur containing amino acid, such as methionine, cysteine, and cysteine. These are the three things is there. But tryptophan is the aromatic. Aromatic. What is the meaning of aromatic amino acids? Already in our board, it has a benzene ring structure, isn't it, my dear? So benzene ring structure. We are adding alcohol, isn't it? So only the benzyl ring structure. Likewise, phenylalanine, tryptophan, tyrosine. These are all aromatic amino acids. Okay, sulfur containing amino acids. Sometimes they may ask the question, which one of the following is a sulfur containing amino acid? Methionine and cysteine and cysteine. These are the three things. And three such variety of maize, namely Sakti, Ratna, Ratan, and also Protina, have been developed in India. So these are the millets have been developed in India. So that is very, very important, my dear students. Okay, go to the next one. Plant breeding for improved food quality. How will you improve the food quality? Okay, see this one. The plant breeding for improved food quality. Many people suffer from micronutrients, protein, and vitamins deficiency or hidden hunger. Okay, micronutrients, protein, and vitamins. Okay, my dears, this is an important point. So the diet lacking essential macronutrients, particularly iron, vitamins A, iodine, zinc, and increase the risk of disease. So suppose if it is lacked when you are consuming foodstuffs, okay, when you are taking foods, what happen? No, lack of this one, due to the lack of these nutrients, what happen? You know, it will lead to disease, isn't it? Disease. Isn't it, my dear? That is given here. And also reduce the mental abilities. And also reduce the mental abilities. So that is also very, very important. These are the important points. Just imagine what are the amino acids lack, what are the minerals and nutrients also lack, where? In the particular millets and rice and cereals and pulses, all those things. Don't forget, my dear students. Okay. And the next one is, what is that, biofortification. What is meant by biofortification, my dear students? Will you please give me the answer? What is meant by biofortification? Okay. Biofortification. Okay. Will you please? What is by biofortification? Okay, listen here. Biofortification is a breeding craft with higher level of vitamins and minerals or higher protein level and healthier fat. It involves improving. It involves improving. What is by biofortification? Simply add bio means plant or animal, isn't it? We are adding substances, adding. That is very, very important. Biofortification of breeding crops with higher level. That is very, very important. Higher level. We are increasing the content. Suppose take an examples. Vitamin A. Okay, vitamin A. Normally lack in rice, isn't it, my dear? Rice. But nowadays that, what is it? Carotene vitamins. Golden rice. Take an example. Golden rice. Rice, isn't it? Also discovered. So it contains vitamin A is high amount. Okay, that is very, very important, my dear students. Here, the biofortification is the one of the process. Particularly, we are increasing the content of the, what are the content they told, So first they may take an example. So vitamin, we can increase. Minerals, higher protein level, and also the fat. These are the content we can increase in the plant by the hybridization or breeding technology, my dear students. Okay. And then see that what are the things here involve the improving of the first one is called as protein content and quality they can increase, oil content and also quality also, vitamin content and micronutrient and mineral contents also. We can increase this content in the plant. That is called as biofortifications. Okay. Don't forget, my dear students. See take an example. So what are the examples they have given? See, first of all, you should note it down. Wheat variety and Atlas 66. Atlas 66. This is also one of the wheat. Sometimes they may ask the question in NEET point of view. Okay, Atlas 66. Having a higher protein content containing wheat. Given example like that, they may ask the questions. Has been used as a donor for improving cultivated wheats. Excuse me. Iron fortified rice also there. The variety contains over 5 times as much iron as is in commonly consumed varieties. Iron fortified rice. Here take an example, Fe. Okay. Variety contain over 5 times as much as iron as the commonly consumed variety. This is very big. How many times? It will be 5-fold is there. So for example, normal it contains 5 means, so fortified it contains 25 milligram or 25 gram, like that. 5 gram means 25 gram. 5 milligram means 25 milligram. It's a 5-fold, isn't it? 5. So these are the important, my dear students. These are the important of which one, biofortifications and plant breeding for plant improvement, food quality also. Then it will commercially valuable. Okay. So go to the next one is What is by green revolutions? Green revolution already you know, but it is a important milestone of the agriculture purpose. Particularly agriculture counts for approximately, see that one, how much is there, you know, approximately 33% of the India GDP. Okay. And employs nearly 62% of the population. Okay. How much is that? 33, here 62 of GDP. Okay. The green revolutions was developed depend to the large extension and plant breeding techniques for development of high yielding and disease resistant. This is very, very important. Already we discussed, isn't it? High yield. Variety in wheat, rice, maize, etc. Take an examples of oil seed. Take an examples of fruits and vegetables. Okay. Take an examples, etc. You can put like this. Okay, particularly mostly the pulses and cereals is very, very important. Wheat, rice, maize, these are all considered getting cereals, oil seeds, pulses, fruits. Already know these are all vegetables. Okay, fruits, vegetables. See that one. So Norman Borlaug is one of the most important worldwide famous scientists. Name is called as Norman Borlaug. Considered as a father of green revolution. Already discussed it. Father of green revolution. Two question is the green revolution. Okay. Who is the father of green revolution? Father. Just imagine Norman Borlaug. Okay. The worldwide. Suppose take an examples of India. Oh, India, we consider who is the father of green revolution means already in our MS Swaminathan. Okay, mate, this is very, very important. Okay, consider the father of green revolution. Who is that? No, Norman Borlaug, and US plant pathologists and breeders. Joined a Rockefeller Foundation in the year 1944. Sometimes they may ask the questions, MS Swaminathan related to which foundation? It's also NEET. Okay, sometimes. Assigned to the CIMMYT in Mexico. Already we discussed this point. What is the expansion of CIMMYT? Won the Nobel Prize in the year 1970. 1970. Okay. So these are the points you must note it down, my dear. See that. And next, development of a high yield variety of wheat and rice in the year 1960. Already we discussed which year the 5th 5-year plan is started, you know, 61 to 66. You take an example 60, isn't it? This is also related to the 5th 5-year plan. Plant breeding technique to increase the food production referred to as the green revolution. Increase in wheat and rice production was done by the introducing semi-dwarf variety. Semi-dwarf variety. Who did you know? The MS Swaminathan as well as the Norman Borlaug. They introduced the semi-dwarf variety. Semi-dwarf variety. Okay, this is very, very important. The semi-dwarf variety were developed by Norman E. Borlaug in Mexico. This was first developed by the name of the scientist called as Norman Borlaug in Mexico. That's why they have given as a name is called as Norman E. Borlaug is the father of green revolution in world. Okay, my dear. So then the two high yielding wheat variety introduced in India. So not only that, and also two high yielding when 63 here started from the 60, and then when they were introduced, you know, 1963 they introduced two varieties. That is very, very important. What are they? You know, Sonalika, Kalyan Sona, IR8 and Taichung Native 1 or the two rice varieties. Okay, see that one? Sonalika and also Kalyan Sona. Both are same. IR8 and also the Taichung Native 1. This is from Thailand. Already we discussed it, isn't it? Thailand. Okay, Thailand. Or the two rice varieties used to develop semi-dwarf variety in 1966. It comes, you know. So the 5th 5-year plan. The semi-dwarf rice variety developed in India during 1966 where Jaya and Ratna. Just note it down. This is so this one is converted into this one. When here 1963 started, here 1966 we were introduced. That means the MS Swaminathan introduced. These are the two names, Jaya and Ratna. Okay, media. So these are the very important points, my dear students. Note it down. Here you must note it down. The wheat or rice, which variety is a semi-dwarf variety? This is the first point. Second one, who is the father of green revolution in worldwide? Norman Borlaug. When he introduced two varieties in 1963. Name of the two varieties, Sonalika and Kalyan Sona, IR8 and also Taichung Native 1. India, which year they introduced? 1966. Okay, the semi-dwarf variety developed in India in 1960. Jaya and Ratna. What is the name of the developed wheat or rice? Here the only the rice variety they told. See, don't forget, my dear student. These two are what is the rice variety? Don't forget rice. Jaya and Ratna. Don't forget, my dear. Jaya and Ratna is the rice variety in the year 1966. And semi-dwarf winter wheat height. Just take an example. How much is there? No, the winter wheat height, it will be 52 to 55 centimeters only. It received a dwarf gene from Dharma land race selected by the Japanese farmer. Who is that name? Japanese farmer. So which one you know? Semi-dwarf wheat. What are the name of the two species? First species, second species. Okay, because it contains short internode, reduce plant height without reducing length of the ear head. So this is very, very important. What is my internode? Already you know about what is my internode. Just imagine. Okay, suppose take an examples of bamboo or whatever it is. Take an example of sugar cane, isn't it? Take an example. This is considered as a sugar cane, isn't it? So this one is considered as a node. Okay, suppose this is node. Here another node is there. The first node, node second one. In between there is a space is there. The space is called as what is that? Internode, isn't it? Internode. The internode, it will be long. Okay, suppose if it will be long in nature, the height will be high, isn't it? So suppose if it is very less reduced in this much only, suppose take an example, the variety like this. So this is the internode space. Here only 1 centimeter, just imagine. Here 5 centimeter, just imagine. Just imagine only. Okay. When the internode is very high, the 5 centimeter, the length of the plant is also tall, isn't it? Suppose the internode is very less in nature, that is considered as a dwarf. Okay. In between these two, here the 1, here is a 5. So the in between, what is it? 1.7 or 1.8 centimeter means that is called a semi-dwarf. Okay, my dear. So this variety was discovered by which one you know? That is the important point, my dear. Okay. See this one? Short internode reduce the plant height without reducing length of the ear head. Semi-dwarf variety from Mexico were red in color. Just imagine which color it will be. Look like, you know. So it should look like a red in color. Don't forget, my dear. Mexico variety, which color it will be? Red in color. Okay, red in color. And Swaminathan altered the red color sonara. Just imagine. It's also the color also changed. Amber color. Through the mutation named is Sarpadi sonara. Already told you so many times. Sarpadi sonara. Who discovered? This is very, very important. NEET point of view, my dear students. Which color is the Mexico? Where is the red color? It is also a NEET point of view. MS Swaminathan, the alter the color name is called as what is it? Red color Sonara 64 to amber color Sarpadi Sonara. Sonara 64. The plant name is called as Sonara 64. It was changed into Sarpadi Sonara. The color is amber color. Don't forget, my dear student. This is very, very important. This is also a very, very important. Don't forget. How many times? You can put 1,000 times. Okay. And so some of the example has given for that. Okay. What are the first one is they have taken as a sugar can. Sugar can in the two types of sugar can have been identified. One is called a Saccharum officinarum. See that depends upon the nature of the plant, depends upon the node, internode, and also the content of the juice. It may be vary. Okay, in this plant, this is the one variety, barberry, and Saccharum officinarum is the second one. Saccharum genus name. This is species name. This one is called as genus name, and also species name. Saccharum barberry originally grow in North India, particularly UP. Take an example. Had a poor sugar content yield. This is also very, very important, my dear student. Which one of the following? Which one of the following sugar can is a very less or poor sugar content? Last time they asked the question, last 2 years before. Okay, this is the main. Tropical can grow in South India. Just imagine South India, it means in our area. Saccharum officinarum. Had a thicker stem and higher sugar content. Don't forget, my dear, this is also a very, very important. 2 times they asked the question in this part. Which one of the following contain high sugar containing sugars? Which one of the following botanical name like that? Higher sugar content, had a thicker stem like that. Here, what happened, originally grow in the North India, had a poor sugar content yield. Okay, so these are the 2 questions in the NEET point of view, my dear. Those 2 species were successfully crossed to get a sugarcane variety combining the desirable quality of high yield, thick stem, and high sugar, and also ability to grow in the sugarcane area of North India. Combination of 2 things, these 2, you will get the new variety, but both the characters will be present. That is very, very important. That is, what is that? Plant breeding. That process is called as plant breeding. What is the main aim? This one is the desired quality we will obtain from both a family or species. Okay, this is an example. Sugarcane. Don't forget, my dear. Saccharum officinarum, Saccharum barberry. Saccharum barberry is in North India. Saccharum officinarum is in South India. This one is called as, what is that? Had a poor sugar content. Here, high sugar content. Okay. New variety, both it will be getting. Okay, media. So thank you. Go to the next one. See, Saccharum barberry. This is called a Saccharum barberry in the north side. This one is called as a Saccharum officinarum. See that stem. It will be very high sugar content is there. Compare between these 2. Okay, don't forget. And we'll pass on to the next one is a symptom of diseases. Some of the symptoms have been listed in the tabulation format. What are the symptoms here? Any one of the plant, take an example. These are the symptoms have been reported. Necrosis, excessive growth of tissues, stunting, pustules, mosaics, wilting, pitting, root galls. Already we discussed this point. Mosaic also we discussed. Stunted, necrosis. When you are going to study the minerals, so all the things it will come. Excessive root branch. These are the symptoms. Okay. So the pathogen, take an example. So pathogen means only they produce the diseases, only disease. Okay. What are the disease pathogens is there? Fungi is also one of the pathogen. Bacteria is also. Virus is also. Nematode. Okay. So nematode. Necrosis caused by, what are they? 2 things is very, very important. One is called as fungi. Is a positive result, and bacteria also. Others are minus. Okay. The excessive growth of tissues. This is the positive and positive. These are minus. And stunting. See here, all are positive. Stunted growth means what is that? The growth, it will be reduced. For example, 10-meter height is there. No, any one of the plant, it will grow normally 10 meters. When they affect fungi, bacteria, virus, or nematode, what will happen? No, the growth, it will be 1 centimeter or 1 meter. 1 meter only. So this is called a standard growth. And the next one is called as pustules. Okay. First one is fungi is a positive result, remaining all are minus, negative result. Mosaic, all are minus. Mosaic, all are minus. Wilting, same as it is the previous two. Positive, positive, and remaining things are negative. Pitting, minus, fungi is minus, bacteria is minus, and also the virus is giving the positive result, and nematode is also negative result. Root galls, okay, completely negative. All are giving the negative result. All are giving the negative result. Okay, my dears. And the last one, excessive root branching. See, the nematode, it gives a positive result. Remaining things all are giving the negative result. Okay, my dears. So these are the important, what is that? Points. Diseases, what are the pathogen is that, how it will be result. Okay, what are the symptoms it will be produced. Don't forget, my dears. Here, maximum they ask the question, necrosis. Okay, and sunding, wilting, root galls. These are the 4 points is very, very important. This one, stunting, necrosis. Already I put a dot also. Okay, round also. This is very, very important. And we will pass on to the next one is called as plant diseases. First we did, what are they know? What are the plant breeding methodology, how it will be produced, how it will be produced, how it will be select, exotic, introtic, interbreeding, depression, all those things already we discussed, isn't it, my dear? Now, so what are the plant diseases that? Take an example. Plant diseases can be caused by the various pathogens. Already we discussed. Let us discuss the various pathogens that cause diseases in plant. Already we saw it, isn't it, my dear? Here, the plant disease is caused by the bacteria. We saw it in the tabulation form. Here, how much bacteria it can be involved means, see that one? 100 bacteria molecules, 100 bacteria is present in it. 100 bacteria is also present in it. They can produce their diseases. Okay, media. So already in our bodies, there are so many bacteria involved in this process. So many bacteria is also present in it. They produce their diseases already in our body. About 100 bacterial species causes plant diseases. Common symptoms or necrosis. First of all, I note it down. It's okay. Excessive growth. Sometimes it may be excess of tissues. Wilting through the shape of infected plants. Stunting, light green, yellow, white spots. That is called as mosaic. See that? Light green, yellow, white spots present in the leaf is called as mosaic. Suppose take an example, any one of the plant. There are so many pots is there, so many spot. Okay, this is maybe yellow color, this may be a white color, this may be a blue, bluish, red, orange, like that. So look like the mosaic. Mosaic is not, but they say, take an example, any one of the plate, you put a colors, different colors is that look like a, what is that? Your mosaic floor or tiles like that. That's why they have to give a name is called as mosaic. And the leaves are flower, fruit, or stems. These are the very, very important. Take an example, sir. Sugar cane, sorry, citrus. The leaf is there, isn't it? Citrus canker. Okay, Xanthomonas citri. Already you know very well, but that plant is also. Okay, that plant is also containing which one, you know, these type of diseases. Okay, and then take an example. Sugar cane red striped soft rot caused by the Pseudomonas rubilinus. What are the plant? Here you must note in 2 things is very, very important. Which plant? What type of disease? Cosmetic organism. Which one of the following is responsible for the production of the diseases? Pseudomonas rubilinus. See here, citrus canker caused by the Xanthomonas citri. These are all bacterial diseases. Sometimes they may ask the question, match the following. Which one of the following is not related to the bacterial diseases? Which one of the following is related to the bacterial diseases? Like that, they may ask the question. Xanthomonas citri, so many times they were asked the question. That's what. Bacterial blight of chickpea caused disease plant to die. Chickpea plant. Which one you know? So these are the important points. And plant disease caused by the viruses. That one is called as bacteria. Next one is called as what is the name? What are the viruses involved in this process? How it will be affect the plant growth or production. About 1/4 of the all known viruses attack the plants. Most plant viruses containing already available single standard RNA molecules, except cauliflower mosaic virus. Cauliflower mosaic virus, it contains double standard DNA molecule. Okay, made it just like a human being. And next one is in plant, the symptoms can be mosaic formation. Already we discussed mosaic formation, leaf rolling, curling, yellowing, vein clearing, dwarfing, stunted growth. All the effects it will be produced by the virus. So virus enter plant cell only through the wounded or by vectors. What is the meaning of vectors? You know what about that? Wound means, suppose take an example, any one of the plant, they erode by itself. Any of the physiological process, what happened? No, the wound can be easy made by naturally. The virus can be entered or penetrated from the outside to inside. Okay, so otherwise the vector, bacteria, bacteriophage. It's a vector, isn't it? Bacteria affected by the phage, it is also bacteriophage. So the viral DNA present in the bacteria, it can be entered in the plant. In almost all cases, virus ultimately reaches phloem. That is very, very important. Ultimately reaches the phloem. Phloem means they provide food. That is very, very bad. And are then transported to long distance within the plant. No chemical control is available for viral disease. Already, each and every viral disease cannot be curable. Only it can be controlled. Okay. Okay, media. So that is very, very important. Control only. We cannot be able to cure. There are some examples has given. One is called as tobacco mosaic caused by the tobacco mosaic virus. Tobacco mosaic, that is also tobacco mosaic virus. Already we discussed. This is also one of the single standard RNA molecule. Already we discussed. It is a bunch of banana. The structure look like a bunch of banana. Okay, already like this. Outside there is a capsule here. Outside there is a capsule here. It's nothing but a protein molecule, just like a bunch of banana. Next one is called as tomato mosaic caused by the tomato mosaic viruses. Both are same. Here TMV only. Here also TMV, but here you must note it down. Here tobacco, here tomato. Don't know the difference between these two. Increased proliferation. Proliferation is nothing but the multiplication. Okay, multiplication. Okay, my dear. In chickpea caused by the cucumber mosaic virus. Cucumber mosaic virus. Here, CMP, cucumber mosaic virus. Okay, my dear. These are all caused by the bacterial diseases. And also another example is called as plant disease caused by the fungi. Don't forget, my dear students. What are the fungi? They may be produce the diseases, particularly Fusarium. Caused by the Fusarium udum. It's the name of the microorganism, genus name and species name. Potato, late plate. Don't forget, my dear student. This is very, very important NEET questions. Potato NEET. The late plate caused by the Phytophthora infestans. Don't forget Phytophthora infestans. This is also one of the fungi. Don't forget. These are all our fungal diseases. Fungi, otherwise called fungi. Okay, my dear, fungi. Don't forget. And Ascocyta, leaf blight, chickpea caused by fungus is called as ascomycetes, ascot related. Okay, otherwise called as sac fungi. It is also called as sac fungi, ascomycetes, ascota. These are the three examples has given: PGNP, potato, and also another one is called as chicken bee. Otherwise called as chickpea. These are the two examples. Okay, so these are the three important examples of plant diseases caused by fungi. See this one. Crabs. What are the crabs is there? And disease, what are the diseases there? And pathogen. Already I told you. In each and every lessons, suppose when you are going to study the human welfare, that time you also know a little bit malaria. Take an example, plant diseases, animal diseases, they can be divided into two types. Caused by RNA virus, DNA virus, bacteria, fungi, nematode. Okay. And plasmodium, so and so is there. So you should note it down. 3 points is very, very important. First of all, which crop is affected, which disease, which organisms, and zoological name or botanical name of the pathogens. Here already we discussed the pigeon pea and potato. Fusarium wilt, late blight. Here, potato, the late blight. So already they asked so many times the late blight. The name of the plant also already we discussed. Phytophthora and infestans. Fusarium wilt, Fusarium iridum. This is caused by the bacteria. This one is called as bacterial disease. Already you know a little bit. Sugarcane we didn't discuss, isn't it? Sugarcane, citrus fruits. Citrus fruits means canker, not cancer. Canker. Citrus canker. Xanthomonas citri. This is also very, very important NEET point of view, my dear students. So many times they were asked the question. Red striped soft rot. Pseudomonas rubilensis. You can take an example of sugarcane. Sometimes you left it for a few days. Okay, what happened? You know, the upper part, lower part, there is a red color line is there. That red color line is caused by the bacteria is called a Pseudomonas rubilensis. And next one is this is caused by the virus. Already we discussed this point. Tobacco and tomato. Mosaic, both are mosaic. What is the plant name? It's called as tobacco mosaic virus, simply called as TMV, and also tomato mosaic virus. And this is caused by the nematode. It is exceptional, is there? Isn't it, my tomato, brinjal, wheat? See that tomato, brinjal, wheat. Root knot. Okay. And ear cockle, seed gall. Okay, seed gall, gall ground effect. Okay. So what are the examples they have given is Melodio gynae incognita. And another one is called as Ancuna tritici. Okay, these are the two examples has given. So this is very, very important, my dear students. This table is very, very important. So each and every part they asked in this part, take an example 2015 onwards, take an example 2022 question will be here. Okay, just to go and refer it, you will get the ideas. Okay, my dear, don't forget. See that one. And some important control measures for plant diseases caused by fungi, bacteria, virus, and also nematodes. Control measures, resistant varieties. Okay, pathogen-free seeds, chemicals, biopesticides, and control of insect and vectors. Flooding of the field. These are the control measures. What are the pathogens already listed here? Fungi, bacteria, and virus, and nematodes. First, you take an examples of control measures. First one is resistant varieties. Suppose any one of the plant or plants, take an examples, wheat or rice or pulses or whatever it may be. Resistant variety is there. They will give all are positive result. All are positive. They give positive result. Fully positive only. Okay. And the pathogen-free seed, they also same. Okay, fungi, they give positive result. And also when you are using the chemical substance, what happens? Fungi gives a positive result. Bacteria, sometimes it may be positive or negative. Okay, and virus, always negative. Chemicals, so there is no drugs, isn't it, for the killing of viruses. Nematode is also positive result. Biopesticides, take an example, first fungi and bacteria, we can kill the, we can give the positive result. We can get the positive result. The virus as well as the nematode, it will not possible. Okay, my dear. And the control of insect vectors, fungi and bacteria, and also nematode, it will not possible. The control of insect vector is the only positive in virus only. Flooding of the field. So see here, all the first three, fungi, bacteria, and virus, there is a negative result is there. Okay, these are all our negative result. So this one is the positive result. Which one in a nematode it gives a positive result in flooding of the field. See, these are the control measures. Just note it down, my dear student. This is very, 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 very important. So these are the point. And the table, this table, what they are going to discuss, crop variety resistant to diseases. What are the disease resistant varieties? Is there? How it will be? Sometimes they may ask the questions. Okay. See that wheat is there, brassica, and also cauliflower and cowpea and chili. These are the examples as given in the table. Okay. And also they have given as which one the name of the variety. Okay. At the same time, they have given us a genus name and species name. This one is called a genus name. This one is called a species name. This is also very, very important, my students. Sometimes they may ask the question. In August question paper, I saw it, this question. Okay. Second example is wheat. Himgree. This is a variety. So one of the variety. Resistant to disease. What are the resistant to disease? Leaf and stripe rust. Hillbunt. These are the disease. It can be resistant. Brassica family. That is cauliflower. Brassica valeriaceae, cabbage. Brassica potidis, captida. We all are the Brassica family. Pusa swarnim. Other name is called as currant ray or rye. What disease? White rust. Here, which one rust? Stripe rust. Here, white rust. Suppose take an example. These plants, what happened? There is a small white color patches. It's just like a white color patches present in the leaf. This is called as white rust. Cauliflower, Pusa surbura, Pusa snowball K1. Don't take it easy, this one. This is very, very important. I saw it in the August question paper. Black rot and curl blight and back rot. Black rot. Here the white rust is the black rot. And the next one is cow bee, Pusa komal, bacterial blight. Chili, Busa sadabar, chili mosaic virus. Tobacco mosaic virus. And leaf also curl in nature. Leaf curl means what is that? Just imagine this is the leaf structure, isn't it, my dear? Normally, this is the structure of leaf. And curly leaf also created by the, what is that? How it will look like this one. The leaf is look like this one. Leaf is also look like this one. Okay, look like this one. It is not a well-developed growth. Okay, my dear. The resistance to yellow mosaic virus is bindi or okra, Ebel musculus esculentus. What is the meaning of this one? Lady's finger. Was transferred from the wild species and resulted in the variety of Ebel musculus esculentus called as Barbiani grandi. See, Barbani grandi. So Ebel musculus esculentus is also called as. Sometimes they may ask the question in this point. Okay. The resistant variety. New variety of Ebel musculus esculentus is called as, what is that? Barbani grandi. That is very, very important. Don't forget, this point is also very, very important in this nature. And plant breeding for developing resistance to insect and pest. It is a most important field, my dear. Okay. Most important things. Okay. So in this point, the plant breeding for the developing resistant to the insects and is one of the developing one. Hairy leaves in several plants are associated with the resistance to insects, pests, and resistant to jaw seeds of in cotton and also curl leaf beetle in wheat. In wheat, solid stems and lead to the non-preference by the stems softly and smooth-leaved and nectarless cotton varieties do not attract bollworm. This is very, very important. Okay, bollworm. So B-O-O-L-L, B-O-L-L-W-O-R-M-S, bollworms. high aspartic acid. Don't forget, my dear students, this is very, very important. And also low nitrogen and sugar content in the maize due to the, okay, and the stem borer, maize stem borer. This is very, very important. Okay, this is also a neat point of view. They ask the questions. Bullworm. Okay, so it's a one of the wheat. What are the next one? See here. See the crab. The crab variety resists to insect pest. Some of the plants, they can resistant to the insect. What are the crabs? Brassica, rapeseed mustard, flat bean, okra. So these are the plants. Variety. So here you must note down sometimes they may ask the question in this point. Brassica, rapeseed mustard. Botanical name or zoological name. This is also botanical name, isn't it? Botanical or biological name. Okay, you take an example. Biological name. Pusa gruva, groove. Genus name and species name. The insect name is called as epids. Sometimes they may ask the question, say epids. The epids resistant variety of what is that? Mustard. Pusa goru. Flat beans, Pusa sem 2, Pusa sem 3. So what are the epids? The jesseeds, epids, and also fruit borer. Fruit borer is important here in this point. Fruit borer is important. Here epids, simply. And also the bindi. So Pusa swani. Pusa A4. So these are the two things is that. Shoot and fruit borer. This is very, very important. Resistance of these plants. So these are the crabs. These are the varieties. These are the insects. It can be resistance. Okay, these are all the plant breeding improvement. Plant breeding improved varieties. Okay, Mary. So this is very, very important, my dear students. And organic farming. Okay, so what are the organic farming? And other things also. Okay, other things. See here. And the energy cropping. That things we will see in the next class, my dear. I'll summarize what are the things already we discussed. These things. See here, first of all, is it note it down? Okay. Anti-nutritional factors. What are the anti-nutritional factors? The toxin substance present in it. That's why the plants, some of the animals, they will not. What is that? Grassing. Okay. What are the examples already discussed? Report. Abscids, Brassica nippus, which are the strongest component, that is uric acid is there. And also glucosinolate. Canola is one of the new variety have been developed. In this case, what is low quantity of uric acid and also glucosinolate. These two, this important is called as what is it? The important of oil source. So that is very, very important. Cereal and millet protein, deficiency of lysine and also tryptophan. And also sulfur containing amino acid, methionine and cysteines. Okay, 3 such variety of maize, namely Sakti, Ratan, and also Proteina, Sakti, Ratan, and also Proteina. These are the 2 varieties is very, very important, my dear students. 3 varieties is also very, very important. And plant breeding already we discussed. What are the things So it is improve for food quality. How it will be increases. What are the content it can be increased? The micronutrient, protein, vitamins, and also other components such as the minerals also. So here the fortification it comes. The biofortification already we discussed this point. Okay, the biofortification is already but what are the meaning of biofortification? Biofortification is a breeding crops with higher level. We manually increase the quality of the food. That is called as biofortification. Fortification means additions. Vitamins. What are the content we can increase in the plant? level, vitamins we can increase, and minerals and high protein and also healthier fats. It is also very, very important in the improving of plant, particularly protein content and quality, oil content and quality, vitamin content, micronutrient, mineral content. These are the important points, my dear students. Particularly, I told you vitamin A, less rice also, we can increase the high content of the vitamin A, carotene, golden rice. Already we discussed this point. Wheat varieties, Atlas 66, iron fortified rice is also how many times a 5-fold. Green revolution, who is the father of green revolution in the worldwide and also in the Indian level? Okay, that thing's also already discussed. Norman Porlock, isn't it, my dear? What are the two types of variety have been reported? One is called as in the year 1963, Sonalika and Kalyan Sona, IR8 and also Taichung native 1. 1966, in MS Swaminathan, the semi-dwarf variety of rice also discovered in India, Jaya and Ratna. Don't forget, my dear, these two are very rice only. Okay, don't forget that one. And semi-dwarf variety, how much centimeter it will be there? 52 to 55 centimeter. What are the examples have given? Dharma and also land raise. It is a Japanese farmers introduced by the name of the Japanese farmers. The semi-dwarf variety, which color it will be? Look like red color in nature. It is also called as Mexico variety. Swaminathan altered the red color Sonara 64 to amber color. Don't forget, my dear, the amber color. The name is called as Sarpadi Sonara. Don't forget, my dear student. This is also very, very important point. Okay, so what is the next one? So already sugarcane is there. There are two types of sugarcane have been reported. One is called as Saccharum barbari and Saccharum officinarum. This one is called as north side. This one is called as south side. This one is very less sugar content. This one is high yield content. This is also very, very important NEET point questions. Okay, so go to the next one. See, these are the two examples already I told you. Okay, and what are the symptoms in disease and fungi, bacteria, virus, nematodes? How it will be the response? Okay, what are the symptoms is that these are the symptoms: necrosis, excessive growth of tissues, standard pulses, mosaic, wilting, pitting, and also root galls, excessive root branches, all those things. It comes under the headings. How it will be there? How it will be responsible? How will be reflect? They are symptoms, all those things. Plant diseases, already we discussed. 100 bacterial species causes plant diseases, necrosis, tissues wilting, the excessive growth, all those things already discussed, isn't it? Plant stunting, light green, yellow, white spot, all those things. Okay, some of the example has given is a sugar cane. Red stripe is the cosmetic organism Pseudomonas rubrilinens. Citrus canker caused by the Xanthomonas citri. Bacterial blight of chickpea. So all the things. These are a very, very important point of view. Plant disease caused by the viruses already discussed. What are the two? So many viruses also involved in this process. As a result, what happened in the mosaic formation? Reef rolling, curling. Okay, yellowing, vein clearing, dwarfing, standard good. All the effect it will be express itself. Okay, so what are the examples they have given? They have given. See, this one is called as tobacco mosaic virus, tomato mosaic virus, and also cucumber mosaic virus. These are the three examples as given. Okay, and so plant disease caused by the fungi. Already we discussed 3 points is the PGNP and also potato late blight and the ascocita. What are the cosmetic organisms? Here already tell you. Fusarium, udum, and Phytophthora infestans. Chickpea caused by the fungus only. They didn't give a ascocita. Ascocita in nothing but mycetes, sac fungi. It is called a sac fungi. Don't forget, my dear. Okay, these are the diseases, crab diseases and also pathogen. Already we saw it. What are the diseases? What are the plant? All those things. Okay, my dears. So tomorrow we will see the remaining things on the next class. Organic farming, sustainable agriculture, and petrocorps. Okay, all those things we will see in the next class, my dear. Thanks. Thank you so much for the participation. Bye. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.